Steve's not a fan of all that standing.
No, he's not.
I'm not what?
A fan of standing.
No, I'm not.
You like sitting in that recliner.
I just like sitting in
That's
the
when he's
other
happy. That's when he's happiest. He
Um,
likes sitting in that recliner.
Yes, he
No,
does.
I wouldn't say that. Well, but I wasn't. I haven't always been. If I had a garage, that's where I spent all my time before, in a garage.
If you had a garage now, you would never be in your
bullshit.
He'd have his recliner out in the garage.
Yeah,
that'd be the only way.
No, I had.
Well, he'd be too lazy to walk out there.
I have an
lazy to walk out.
Bullshit! I walked out there every fucking day.
Oh,
I was out there from like fucking. Sometimes I cook breakfast for everybody out there.
You would never be in that garage.
I cook biscuits and gravy over open fire. On top of the stove, I made cookies on top of the wood burning stove. Well, I did it in the summertime because it was hot, but in the wintertime,
I don't believe any of that. I think that's all bullshit.
Ask Michelle. Michelle, get in here. I'll text her.
I know that you would pay Michelle to lie for you, but that's all right. We don't need to hear it. We don't need to hear your lies.
I just talked to Michelle yesterday. It's no bullshit. She never lied for me.
It's all
how's her new love? How's her new love?
I had to be a dad to Keith. Fucking kid got drunk and wrecked her fucking car.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
Yeah,
I thought she was moving with that guy.
Oh no, say not yet. She's still in Quincy, but her son Keith's visiting, and he has a little problem. He has a drug problem, and now he has an alcohol problem.
I wonder where he picked that up from.
I wonder where he picked up that trait.
From his dad.
Now we see who his father figure.
His dad was a meth head. His dad died.
We see who his father figure was.
I was his father. I will admit, I was his father figure.
Mm-hmm. We see exactly.
I might have party, might have smoked weed.
Anyway, let's just say the show, Just Beds. The show's brought to you by Just Beds. 3120 Montvale Drive. It's Just Beds. They are there for you when you need a bed. They have your bed. It is Just Beds. 3120 Montvale Drive. Let's go check out the beds. Swing on by. Check out the selection of full, queen, king-size beds. Check it out and get yourself a bed, pay for it, and go home. It's that easy. You don't have to end up putting a mattress on your car and looking like some hillbilly driving around town. No, you just pay for it and go home. The Just Beds professionals will bring the bed to your home. They'll bring it in and set up your bed. They'll even tear down your old bed. They'll even tear it down and dispose of it properly. If it's a normal dirty bed. Now, if it's an exceptionally dirty bed, then they'll take it to Steve's house and, they'll leave it with the other filthy beds behind Steve's home. That's where all the soiled mattresses go. All the soiled mattresses go to Steve's house. Yep, that's where they go.
I like to point out, I do not have rats.
It's just bed. They are the Yarn Exterminators, and they're 3120 Montvale Drive. They've been there forever, and it looks fantastic. You've got to go by to the showroom. Just go check it out. It is amazing. It's Just Beds. They are the Yarn Exterminators. My wife and I were talking. We're going to probably at the end of this year, we're going to get a new bed because my wife thinks I'll have lost enough weight by then.
Oh, he won't fuck another one up.
Yeah. Well, no, our bed we've got's great, but we want to get a new bed. Right. I want to get a new bed that the new me sleeps in and that I won't leave any permanent indentures in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
that'll be nice.
Yeah. Besides, my wife wants to see if they have the beds where you can fix the temperatures or whatever.
Oh, I think they do. I think they do.
Yeah, I'm sure that I don't know what they call them, but I'm sure I know they're
Yeah.
got. I just don't know what they call them.
That would be nice.
But yeah, to where you can set.
Or you can
temperature
have yours on 90 and you can have hers on 40.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah. So anyway, let's say hi to our listeners. I see Diane's in there. Hi, Diane. Good morning.
Good morning, Diane.
She always starts the day, you know,
She does with every show.
with a pleasant good
Yes,
morning.
she
She's
does.
always so very sweet. Thank you, Diane.
What's up, Rhino?
Thank you,
Good
Ryan.
morning, Rhino.
Oh, good morning, Tom.
I'm not
good
68,
morning.
I'm 58, Tom. Fuck.
He's
I'm
not
not
a
a virgin.
68-year-old version. Yeah. No, there you go. Steve and his grandson partners in crime, or his son partners in crime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my grandson too, so
Yeah.
Brady.
That's why I'll never
Morning,
let Elliot
Holly.
to your house.
How wonderful. Just Beds will dispose of your dirty mattresses at Steve's homeless mattress park. Because everyone knows Steve lives under the bridge.
I heard they're moving him to Connecticut
Good morning,
to live
Brandon.
with you.
Good morning.
Oh, great.
We started the show by Steve talking about his he was telling Christina that he hated number one, he hates standing. And also that if he had a shed or a garage or something, his shop, he would be out there every day.
Bullshit.
He'd be out
Oh,
there
I had
working
something to
every day,
do.
which made me think there's no way he'd be out in that garage every day.
I don't have anything here.
Yeah.
Maybe I could turn my bedroom into a garage. Think they'd have a problem with that?
There you
It
go.
smelling like gas
You
and
don't
oil.
freaking use it anyway.
So you're saying like you'd be like Dan? Doesn't Dan's out in his wood shop every day, right?
yeah,
Just
exactly.
about.
There's no way Steve would be out. There's no way. Steve
Yeah, bullshit. I used to do it all the until we lost the house in Granite City. Even the house in Granite City had a badass garage. Had all smooth concrete floor. I was always in the fucking garage and I always organizing my tools and I had RC cars.
Stolen tools.
No.
Up until I'd love to have my mom's garage. It's even fucking heated, but she's got so much shit in it right now.
Oh wow.
How long a walk is it from your house to Dan's garage?
Probably
About as far as it is for me to walk from my apartment to my truck.
Yeah, probably. It's not very far.
Yeah.
You won't even walk
About 50
outside to
feet?
get things that people are bringing by your home. There's no way you would walk out. I have brought by gifts for you, and I've called you and said, "Hey, I'm here with your thing." Just fucking leave it. I'll get it tomorrow. I'll have Christina bring it in for me. I'm like, she's not even coming to your house for 2 days. That's fine. Just leave it out there. That's how lazy you are. There's no way in hell you.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
You wouldn't. You would never walk to a garage. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Lord.
Morning, Spooner.
Morning.
Steve must be wanting to relive his street chemist days. I don't think he would. He's too lazy. I don't think he'd be out there. I don't like standing. His quote to start the show is, "I don't like standing." Oh well. Cindy says he hardly does laundry. You can't even get up and walk to the laundry room.
Exactly.
How the hell are you going to get up and walk to the garage?
It's not even. That's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's fucking. I love doing laundry. No. I'd rather
I don't
fucking.
think anybody loves doing laundry, but you still have to do it.
I'd rather wipe my cat's butt than do laundry.
Well, that did.
That reminds me, what did you say that one day? I was over there last week and Milk Dud was up in his face and he said something about, oh, she's got shit on her ass. And I said, well, wipe her ass. Oh, I remember what you said. I said, wipe her ass. I said, Ray wipes his cat's ass. And he goes, why would I wipe the cat's ass when I don't even wipe my own ass?
See, that sounds like something he'd say. That sounds like something. Is a person too lazy to wipe his own ass, but we expect you to walk out to a garage every day? No. Not going to happen. No. It's just crazy. And by the way, I keep there's a little thing of wet wipes that I have. When one of my cats need wiped, I just lift the tail and wipe it and throw the thing away. I take care of it. It's not that hard, Steve.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. By the way, Holly says doing laundry does not bother her.
Oh wow!
That's what she
I
meant.
got a whole bunch of it you could do for me, Holly.
Nope. You do your own damn laundry. Stop. Don't.
He'll want to watch you, hoping you get stuck in the dryer.
Oh,
I didn't have to watch.
Oh, and you don't want to walk down there to watch? You're that lazy? You don't even want to walk down and make your fantasies come true.
Nope. I just rather sit in my fucking recliner and fucking play MLB and lose every fucking game. I brings the most enjoyment in my life is going on that fucking game and losing every fucking game. I love it.
He never ever asked me to play.
well, yeah. It'd be another loss for him.
All he'd have to do is
well, like you're gonna fucking let me win.
no, I won't let you win. But you've had games before where you've beaten me.
Yes, that's it. But I'm thank God I'm done playing. Say goodbye before you leave. Ah, fuck, he's not even fun to play. The Brewers. Oh, mercied me in the second inning. Fuck, that was fun. Good game, buddy. Yeah. Now all my pictures are fucking dead. Thank you. Then some tomahawk. Hey, want to play? Okay, let's play.
I sent you a really good trade offer, and you never even responded.
When? Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, I
think.
don't know.
Maybe not lately.
It was in that league, the one league we're in together, or that one league where I'm the Orioles.
When are we going to start the other league? That third league. Was Randy League done?
No, that's my favorite. Is that one?
We're not playing in that one. We're on the Dodgers. Not even open yet.
No. We got to get that. It's not even live yet. We got to get that going. We got to make it active.
Right.
God forbid you tell me, hey, I'm ready. I would have made it active a long time ago.
God forbid. I think I did.
Just let me know.
That just shows how much you listen to me.
We could get it going, Steve.
He doesn't listen to anybody.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Spooner's saying he doesn't play anymore. It's boring when you have a bunch of cheaters. Not fun. Who's a cheater?
Well, nobody's cheating.
There's no way to cheat in that game.
I don't think you can cheat.
Because believe me, I've made
You've tried, haven't you?
Huh.
He's trying to figure out a way to cheat. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
No one likes cheating more than Steve. That's his nickname, Cheating Steve.
Mm-hmm. Like, did you let Ray time out one time? After
yeah, my name's
pause?
Steve. Yeah. Well, I tried to go to pee. I tried to take a pee and he.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I'm not going to pause. I'll let it time out. I'll win.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That wasn't me.
Yeah. Well, it was still an asshole thing to do, and it happened to your team. Yep. It was an asshole thing to do. That's all I know. He was so stoned. Are you finally past being stoned from your smoker mania?
Yeah.
All right. I thought that stone. I thought that
He's on to
high
a new
was
one.
with you.
How long do you think I stay high? I don't stay high.
I don't know. I know you smoked a lot.
I don't last that long. I only last a couple hours. Yeah. Once you sleep, and when I woke up Monday, I was at it again. Then I had to do wake and bake, and I got high again.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
And then
He loves getting high.
The Tuesday morning I got high again before the show.
Oh yeah, we know you
Oh,
love
we
getting
know.
high.
You were puffing up a storm yesterday.
And then Wednesday morning I got high before the show again.
We know you're high now. We can tell.
Oh no, this is Thursday, isn't it?
No,
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Oh shit, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
Good
Oh
Lord.
shit. Oops.
See,
We know
so
you're
high,
high.
he doesn't even know what day it is.
Yeah.
I'm drooling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. God damn, Steve.
You're thinking back to those golden meth days. Getting all excited. That's what you're drooling about.
Mm-hmm.
But back then he could stand, Christina.
Mm-hmm.
He loved to stand. Now he hates to stand.
He loves that sitting in
He
that
used to
recliner.
remember that the last big meltdown happened after he took those mega dose gummies. He's getting himself ready for his next meltdown. Yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
No.
I need to get some new shoes. Like part of my stand problem is my shoes. I don't like them fucking wore out. I like those shoes like you wear, like skater shoes, low top, flat sole. I don't like the puppy sole shit.
What size is your foot?
10.5, 11.
Oh, you got baby feet. I didn't know that.
Well, that explains a lot then.
What size shoe do you wear, Ray?
13 and a half.
Oh,
Son
wow.
of a bitch.
I think that's
Yeah.
what Elliot wears.
I got big feet.
Oh no. Actually, I have 111 and a 110.5. My left foot's an 11 because it's always swollen.
Wait a minute, you got a foot. One of your feet is how big?
And one foot is an 11 and the other foot's a 10.5 or 10. My left foot is bigger than my right foot all the way around. Fatter and everything.
Spooner says he wears 14, and Spooner's
God
shorter than me.
Damn.
Damn, Spooner, you must have a hell of a knee.
Better
Why
watch
are you
it, Spooner.
thinking about Spooner's dinghy or whatever the hell?
Steve's gonna try to look at it.
Yeah, better watch it.
They just always done this that saying big feet,
You know,
big
look at that
meat.
dong. Give him a
Yeah,
chance.
that's what they say, but not true.
Christina knows some guys with some big feet that have been disappointments. You could just
Yeah.
see how.
Yeah.
I have fat feet.
Well, you should know that, Steve. Doesn't mean shit.
And look at
Right.
Jason. Jason's got 14 wide or 15, 16, depending on the brand.
Oh damn!
Mhm.
Good Lord, he's got huge. That's elephant feet there. Damn. Cindy says Steve's a dong gazer. Yep.
Yes, he is.
Spooner says, I'll stick my size 14 up your ass.
He might like it.
Thanks, Spooner.
Such violence. Oh my God. Take
No,
your hits, Bruno. Calm down.
I
What?
Yeah, I didn't know you had your Caesar. What are you, size 7? Is that what you said, Steve?
11.
Is that a ladies 10 or a...
No, it's not ladies.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Wear women's shoes.
Good old Stever. Oh well. So I know you got those size 10 feet. Well, one of your feet is 10, the other is 11. So what do you buy? Like size 11 shoes and just have one that runs a little big?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the bigger foot?
The left one that's all fucked up. That I wanted them to cut off that they won't do.
Oh, good God.
You think it's swollen?
Oh yeah, it's fucked up. You can see it's swollen when I don't have socks, even when I have socks on. It's just it's just fucked up.
You're wearing your compression socks though, and
oh yeah, I got them
every
on
day.
right now. Yeah, I don't wear them when I shower, of course. Yeah,
Well, you know we've seen artwork of your compression.
I have a good pair on right now.
Like there's a picture of Steve right there. See, he's got his compression socks on.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one with his compression socks. He loves his compression socks.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I hold my shirt up when I pee too. So
Yeah.
because I have to hold myself up against the wall so I don't fall over.
There you go.
I had to do that at my mom's house, and I got stuck in the bathroom door.
What happened?
My mom got an old house, and she had a really small bathroom door. I didn't realize it was that small. And I tried to go in, just normal, walk through like a normal door. I couldn't. I had to turn sideways. This is the son of a bitch.
To go in there and pee, you have to walk in sideways.
Oh yeah, she don't have no handrails or nothing. I'm holding on to these towel rack. Oh God, I hope I don't pull this off the wall. Then I have to fix it. But then I realized, wait a minute, I didn't have to clean up my plate when I spilled it, so I wouldn't have to fix it.
So you got into her bathroom, and then what'd you do?
I went pee.
Oh, okay.
I didn't sit down because she didn't have bar to get back up. I wouldn't be able to get back up on the floor.
So you pissed all over the floor.
So you held the shirt
exactly, just like that. Yep, just like that. But I straddled the toilet.
Okay, you're straddling.
So yeah, so I did.
And his balls caught the dribble.
And I lifted the seat.
Yeah.
Well, I was standing with my balls hanging over the middle of the toilet. So, yeah. That's almost a good picture, front and back, you know.
Yeah.
That's the front, that's the back.
Yeah. I'll be damned. I'm a good artist. So that's how you hold your shirt. And why do you hold your shirt? So you don't piss on it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, I'll be damned. Seems like a lot of work just to go pee.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Especially when you gotta go bad.
Tell you, my wife is so offensive. Every time I leave the bathroom, she goes running down the hall with her fucking some type of cleaner in her hand, running down the hall. I go, what are you doing? Nothing. I go, you're going to that bathroom? What in the hell? I go, God damn, you got to immediately go in and clean it after me, thinking I'm an animal or something.
Well, I mean,
going in to clean the bathroom after I use it. God damn, it's so offensive.
Well, you're obviously making a mess in there.
I was not making a mess. My whole thing yesterday. Well, she went in the bathroom after I used it, and I go, "What do you do?" And she was, trying to justify it. And I go, "No. I don't see you going in there after the kids go. You know,
Right.
I don't see you going in the bathroom after they go. Just when I go, it's offensive. Like I'm some kind of animal, pissing and shitting everywhere. I said when I go to the bathroom, it goes to one place. That's in the toilet. Trust me.
Good.
Don't need you going in there wiping everything down. So it's very offensive. Very offensive.
She just likes a clean bathroom.
It is clean after I leave it. It's always clean.
Okay, you say so.
You know. And then she says, "Oh, Bella's very sensitive to smells." I said, "She can move out and get whatever kind of smell she wants." I don't know what kind of smells you think are in there. I haven't done anything. I just went in there to pee, and goddamn, I can see if I'm going there shitting all the time, but no, I just go in to pee. God damn.
Maybe you dribble.
I do not dribble. I don't have the piss dribble, the hashtag piss dribbles. I'm not peeing.
Brady does. I can tell you that. It pissed me off. The
And
motherfucker.
if I did, you know,
He
as an
pissed
accident,
you
I
off
did, but
because he dribbled on your nasty ass toilet.
Yeah, I sat down in it. Motherfucker. Fucking drunk ass.
no, I actually will check when I'm done. Now I'll check to see if I've dribbled.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Well, that's very nice of
Right.
you.
So
but if you
I
put the
wipe
seat
up
up, what makes the difference whether you dribble?
what?
If you put the seat up, what makes the difference if you dribble?
Well, no, I'll sit to pee. I'm not, you know, I don't stand.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna stand to pee.
Oh, okay.
I have bad knees. But I will check. I will check after I go to the bathroom to where see if I have to clean anything now. But it's just offensive. It should just be said, "Hey, make sure it's clean when you leave." Okay, I don't need you running down the hall with your whatever that shit is. I don't even know what that shit is called. The cleaner,
Scrubbing bubbles.
whatever the hell. I don't know what it's called, but she runs down the hall. I'm like, what do you think just happened in there?
Is it cleaner or is it deodorizer?
I don't know what it is. No, I think she goes in there and, she runs down the hall like she's got to clean and like I was some kind of animal shitting all over the place. Runs down the hall with a shovel to scoop up the shit off the floor.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. Dan says Gabriel likes to freehand. He has to keep telling him to hold on to that thing to avoid making a mess.
Oh, God. He pisses all over the back of the toilet, all over the rim because he just, it's like the fire hose just everywhere. Especially in the morning. I'm like, you need to push that down.
Unbelievable. I never had male children, so I've only got a daughter my daughter's very clean in the bathroom. She's never,
Mm-hmm.
she's never made a mess. I understand that, but
Oh, boys are horrible in the bathroom.
I just think it's offensive. I think it's offensive when you have to run and clean the bathroom after every time someone goes pee. Jesus. And I don't think my wife understands why that is offensive to me, but it is. Like I'm an animal. Flinging poo. I'm not flinging dung. I'm just going to the bathroom. Yeah.
Are you?
I'm sure it's
You ever
just
seen
habit from
hippopotamus poop?
past experiences. Don't they fling do the like their
Yeah.
tail swirl and they
Yeah.
fling it?
Yeah.
Who
When they
does that?
shit, hippopotamuses.
Oh,
They shit.
hippopotamuses.
When the tail flips back and forth and it throws the shit everywhere, so it keeps people away from them.
Do you have you watched hippopotamuses? Do you like to watch hippopotamuses shit, Steve?
It's funny, yeah.
Oh yeah. Bet you wish you could spend your day sitting behind a hippopotamus. Make you happy. Oh well. Oh well. Well, so we started the show with Steve hating to stand. Because Christina was talking about going out to her greenhouse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that anymore, or did it blow away?
Well, we still have it.
Okay.
Dan and I took some. We hillbillied it. We took some Gorilla Tape and went out and we patched it up the best
Well,
we
good for
could.
you.
So it's standing.
Nothing wrong with hillbilly fixes.
I don't know how long it's going to stand, but
Well, hopefully the wind stopped. Boy, it was beautiful yesterday.
yes, it was. It's going to be.
I was
nice
driving around
again
town with
today.
my top down.
I thought about you yesterday.
I'm gonna get out today too. Today's gonna be nice too, right?
Yeah, 81.
Shit, I'll get out there. I love it.
Yep, I was driving around yesterday with the windows down. Of course, I don't have AC in the car, so it's hotter than hell. And I'm thinking, I bet Ray's out driving around with his damn top down,
Oh, it's very nice.
enjoying this, and I'm sitting here sweating.
Well, how come you weren't driving the good car?
It still has some issues. It's still, Dan changed the tie rod ends, and still, it's still doing the same thing. So that obviously wasn't the issue.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It needed the new tie rod ends, but that wasn't the causing that issue. I don't know. Dan's going to climb under there and see if he can find anything else.
I drove it. Never bothered me.
Mm-hmm. Bullshit.
And my wife loved she loved the air conditioning in that vehicle. So it's got a good air conditioner. I know that. I hated the air conditioner.
Somebody hit something in that car.
No, it's never been an accident.
Can't
That
hear
car.
him.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Somebody.
That car's never been an accident.
That would be incorrect, sir. There are broken things under the front end of that car. Somebody hit something with that car and broke some shit.
What?
Yeah.
I never had an accident with that car.
Did you ever hear a grinding sound when you were driving it?
No.
The right front dust shield on the brake rotor was broken off and buried in the wheel speed sensor. I can
I don't
send
even
you
know
a
what that
video.
is. I have no idea what that is.
Well, I'll send you a video. There are parts under there that are bent, like somebody maybe went off a curb and landed on a rock. Shit's all bent and fucked up under there.
No.
There's a bent lug nut on it. Yeah, it's been an interesting job working on this thing because somebody, I think when you bought it, you bought a fucked up car. There's broken things under there.
I didn't buy a fucked up car. No.
Yeah, I'll send you videos of all the broken things I've been finding.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I did pull up once on a parking thing.
That might have done it.
Because remember you had to fix the
the bumper.
bumper, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that would do, but I did pull up once too far in a parking space and hit the little thing.
This looks like somebody went over one of those.
No, I've never gone over anything.
Yeah, I'll send you the videos of the things I've been finding. So I'm replacing parts one at a time. We're slowly getting there. I fixed the tie rod ends, but it still has that clunky rattle thing. So it's either a control arm or a strut.
Oh.
But the tie rod ends were completely shot.
I did. Yeah, I knew the tie rods were bad. I told you that. It's awesome.
Yeah. But control arm or a strut would be the next thing because it's still got a real bad wobble rattle.
Well, let her get in there and use that air conditioner. It's a great air conditioner.
Yeah, the air is fine. The air is fucking great. You just
Mhm.
can't go anywhere with it.
Yeah.
Hell, I drove to St. Louis and I would drive to St. Louis and back with that car. I didn't have any problems. Corey says it could be sway bar. I don't even know what a sway bar is, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it could be a sway bar bushing.
Thanks for your input, Ray.
I don't know what that is.
Wow.
By the way, Holly says this will be her 4th summer without air conditioning.
Yeah. It
Oh.
sucks.
I don't have it in my truck either.
Especially when you're a big girl. It's yeah.
Holly says, "How's the seat?" I imagine the seat cushion. The seat cushion is fine. I don't know why you would think there's anything wrong with that seat.
The seats are just fine, Corey.
That seat cushion might have some farts in it. But
That's what that smell is.
No,
Wonder why it smelled like ass in there.
I don't know if there's some farts still in that seat or not.
Wow.
And my wife has never driven that car to go see Sean. Why in the world would she go drive to see Sean? Holly says that if she gets home on a hot day, she's sick from heat, not looking forward to it. Oh, God. I can't wait till we get those days.
You're the only one.
I love when it's hot out. Oh, my God.
Fuck that.
It makes me happy.
Those are the days I didn't go to the garage. Those are the days that I stayed in air conditioning. And we probably did a lot of eBay stuff on those days when it was hot.
The last couple days, I put on my workout clothes, and then I go out to my car, put down the top, drive to Fit Club. Then I get out of Fit Club and I have the top down and I drive home with the top down. Oh my God.
Nice.
Has the neighbor lady seen you yet?
What?
Has the neighbor lady seen you yet in your convertible?
No, she hasn't. She'll have to see me. I saw her the other day. She was mowing, but she was wearing shorts.
Oh.
Not quite bikini.
Not quite hot enough to be doing her, her full bond bikini. So very sad.
Oh, good Lord.
Hopefully we'll get there soon. Steve.
I don't think so.
I want to see that full on bikini wall.
Maybe tomorrow. It's going to be 85 tomorrow.
No.
My wife's going out to mow the lawn today, she said. She's going to mow the lawn she'll mow the lawn while I'm, while I'm working out.
Nice.
Yeah. I do like when it gets hot. You know what I mean? I don't know. It makes me happy.
Next week's going to be real nice. No rain. Well, maybe chance Tuesday.
Because my knees don't hurt as bad. I mean, they always hurt, but when it's hot out, they don't hurt as bad.
Right.
Well, yeah, okay. I get that, yeah.
I think that's why old people like to move where it's
hot. I could tell. I told my brother. No, he was staying at my mom's house, man. I told my brother, it's fucking hot in here, isn't it? He said, yeah. So he got up and he said, fuck, it's 89 degrees in here.
Yeah.
I can't wait till my wife gets to that point. Because I hear old people like it,
Good luck with that.
My mom's like, oh, really? That's really comfortable. My brother's like, fuck, we're dying.
My wife, though, man. she likes it cool. She's not a fan of, but I like it cool at night.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good for sleeping.
Yeah.
My wife likes to turn the she likes to turn the air down really low at night.
And it's weird because I like to get cold, but then I like to, in order to fall asleep, I have to get warm.
Oh, I opened the bedroom window last night.
My window's
The
been
air just
open.
blow
for-
across the bed. Oh, it felt so good.
I'm looking at the video that Dan sent me.
Yeah. See, I designed, I always created things like that when we used metal. We had a lot of, we had torches and welders and plasma cutters and all this kind of stuff.
I have no idea.
I have in my garage.
I'll be damned.
All of them, they came from Harbor Freight.
I just now realized that was the wheel I'm looking at. Okay. I was like wondering what the hell part of the engine is that?
Oh, wow.
I had to watch it like 10 times before I realized. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wheel. Just I couldn't tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, hello, Baba. Do I know you? The hell?
Hi, Baba. Oh, Baba says, Ray, can you ask Christina for her phone number? She's my type. You like them hillbilly women, huh, Baba?
Baba.
Baba likes
Wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with us hillbilly women.
Baba likes, I don't know if Baba's a guy or girl, but Baba likes themselves some hillbilly women. Maybe Baba's one of them big old trucker gals.
Maybe.
And Holly says, I thought it was because you're a Mexican that you like the heat. Well, maybe
You
it is
know,
my,
be.
and I'm not a racist person, but when I worked in Chicago at a golf course as a superintendent, I had some had 3 Mexican guys, and they would, in the middle of summer, they would be wearing hoodies. I'm fucking dying. It's 90 degrees out, and they're wearing hoodies.
Mm-mm.
That's great. But you know what? They were great workers. Great workers.
I used to like
Except on
when
Monday.
I worked for the city when I was a kid,
Yeah.
man, I'd work in, I had to wear blue jeans, of course, because you can't wear shorts. But I wear blue jeans, and man, we'd work 90 some odd degrees. 90 some odd degrees, you'd be out there, and I couldn't wait to take my shirt off. But there were certain rules you had to follow, like you couldn't take your shirts off in some places and stuff.
Right.
But you would wear I'd have a t-shirt that would have, you know, as light a t-shirt as you could possibly get.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because it would be so hot.
You didn't have to wear like an orange safety vest or yellow safety vest.
I'm sure we were supposed to, but we never did. No. Like we'd be shoveling blacktop and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'd take and we would take the shirts off.
Oh yeah.
Even though they were ruled we weren't supposed to, we'd take those shirts off. We'd put the shirt in the belt loop, jeans, and just let it hang and shovel up because it'd be so hot, but you'd be sweating and yeah. But I loved it when it was hot. And then you get a good tan, you know.
Oh yeah, you can.
I get those good tan. Those women would be like, "Oh my God, you're so tanned." Oh Lord. Yeah, baby. Yeah. OSHA didn't care about kids working on the road. Oh, you're right. They didn't give a shit. I was 16 working in the road department.
Wow.
They did not mind. Yeah. Dan says, if Baba is female, she can have Christina's number. But I get to run the camera. Baba's male, Christina's number is 1-800.
Good God.
I don't know who Baba is. I was just, you know.
I'm
was-
single, Baba. If you're interested.
Yeah, and he doesn't care if you're male or female.
Oh well, I didn't say that.
I would think Baba is probably male.
I'll take a Baba too.
Yeah. Because Baba was saying, Ray, can you ask Christina for her phone number? She's my
Yeah.
type. So I'm guessing Baba is male, but just in case Baba was female. You know, I don't want to, you know.
Oh yeah.
Holly says Baba's probably Brent with an E. I don't know.
Probably.
Who knows?
Oh, this is a free show. So.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, but Baba's a YouTube. Most of our viewers now are on YouTube, but Baba's a YouTube person, so who knows where Baba's from?
Oh yeah. Probably
The
want
deal,
to
deal with the Facebook people, you know. Tom says, "Are we sure it's not Steve's Aunt Baba?" Steve does not have an Aunt Baba. An Aunt Barb, who has seen Steve naked.
Poor
Recently.
Barb.
Poor Aunt Barb. Oh,
She's traumatized now.
poor Aunt Barbara.
It's not like it the first time. She saw me when I was a baby a lot naked. So
Well,
So-
there's a big difference seeing you as a baby versus an adult.
Oh, and for those that missed it yesterday, Steve was very upset at me because I sent him a text that he found to be improper.
I don't know if it was improper. It was okay. Everybody's wishing me happy Easter, have a good Easter, and then I get from one from Ray, and it says, "Oh, I hope you don't ruin your mom's birthday."
Sounds like Ray.
Easter was your mom's birthday, so I sent you a text.
Yeah.
Let me actually look at these specific.
Oh.
The specific text
Good
says,
God.
"I pray,
Oh,
pray you didn't ruin your mother's birthday."
Yeah.
That was the text. That was the text I sent to you. And I sent it to you Sunday evening. I sent it Sunday evening.
Yeah.
I thought
And
it was very nice.
I didn't
You know.
remember my mother's birthday.
It was
Did he
basi-
respond?
basically me saying, it was basically me saying, I hope your mother had a nice birthday. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
I didn't ask her about the circumcision thing because I didn't think it was right to ask in front of my nieces.
What were you going to ask her?
I was going to ask my mom, because I had to have an artificial urethra when I was a baby. Well,
Right.
maybe I wasn't circumcised. Maybe that's my part of my problem. I know I'm fat. That's another part, but maybe
No,
I'm
they would have used the skin from your circumcision to
To make
reconstruct
the urethra, yeah.
because Elliot had the same surgery.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
how
And
you
they
do it.
told me when he was a baby, when he was born, the doctor said, "Do not let them circumcise him because I need his skin for when we go to do his
Oh.
surgery." So
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Okay.
So they used your foreskin to make your urethra.
yep.
Oh,
Stephen.
thank you.
Corey says Ray got them cougars so hot when he would work the road. They all wanted him to make love to them in the mattress in the back of the truck.
Oh, good Lord.
I never had sex with any cougars in the back of a truck. I never had sex with any cougars. I never hooked up with a cougar. Ever. The oldest woman I've ever had sex with is, well, my wife, Every time I have sex with her, she becomes the new oldest. Yep.
What's considered a cougar?
A cougar's an older, right? Isn't it older?
An older woman.
My ex-wife was older. She'd be 62, I know, 64. That make her a cougar? She was just stupid, I guess. I mean, I was stupid. Maybe.
Oh,
I
well.
was a cougar.
I just never hooked up with any. Well, I guess I know. I take it back. I did. I actually did.
Yeah, didn't you tell me something about you having sex with a landlady?
Yeah, the apartment manager.
Oh
Yeah.
Where I lived, I had sex with her. I think she might have been a cougar. She was probably in her 30s when I was in my early 20s.
A cougar is generally considered a woman in her 30s or 40s who is seeking romantic or sexual relationships with a younger man, typically those 10 to 15 years younger. So there you go.
Yeah. So, like, I was 20, maybe 22.
Mhm. Oh, well,
And she
I
was
had
in her 30s.
I had sex with Aunt Carolyn.
Yeah. She was a cougar.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, she's my mom's age. And I was in my 20s, and my age. I was in my 20s, yeah, because, yeah. Oh my God, I had sex with an 80-year-old. Although I would now. I mean,
Well,
she was still,
She wasn't 80 at the time.
no, she was like,
Jim the photographer hooked up with a 70-year-old
oh,
when
man.
he was 40. He hooked up with a 70-year-old.
Man. Well, I guess
He was
it's
playing.
not going on.
I'm trying to remember the story. He was playing poker at some guy's house, and he ended up hooking up with the guy's mom.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
And he was bragging about it. And I go, why are you bringing it? I said, none of us want to hear this story.
Oh, I would. Fuck yeah, that'd be bad.
None of us want to hear that story. But yet he'd share it. Good Lord. God forbid he not share a story.
Wow.
I'll be damned. Corey says, raised cougars now would be 75 or 80 years old.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, I think this girl was maybe, she had to be maybe 10, 15 years older than me at the most.
Right.
So, no. She would not be 80. No, but she was nice. She was a nice, she's a nice person.
Aunt Carolyn was pretty special. I was pretty inexperienced at that time too. So
Should teach you a few things.
Corey says you tell the story about wiping your dirty the girl's wedding dress. Now that girl's probably I think that girl was right around my age. I think the girl I hooked up with, who was, she was hot though. She was hot, and
she was getting married.
Yeah, I didn't know when I hooked up with her.
Oh,
I met this girl. Did I tell that story to where Corey?
I don't know. I never.
I know I told that story on QLZ when I was doing that show. I sort of told that story, but I hooked up with this girl in Texas when I was living with Joel.
Oh,
we were having a party, and I just went to go buy more beer. And while I was buying beer, I met this girl in the beer aisle of the Maverick Market. And I made a comment and said, "Oh, she looked good." And I went. My buddy Troy drove me over to Maverick Market, and we drove over in his Jeep. And then when I was in the shop or in Maverick Market, I saw this girl, and I made a comment, and then I left with the girl. And then we went to some hillbilly bar or something where they were doing line dancing. And then we eventually went back to her place and hooked up.
Oh.
And then afterwards, I got up to go to the restroom. And when I walked in the restroom, she had a wedding dress. hanging like in her shower.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, and I was like, well, there's a wedding dress in here. I said, who's getting married? And the girl said, me. And I went, what?
Damn.
Yeah, I thought I told her. Yeah, and it was just, yeah. DA says it's a story about race, so we've probably heard it on the show 2 or 3 times. Yeah, so
So you met a girl and made a comment to her. Was that comment, hey, does my cologne smell like chloroform to you?
no, I never.
No, that's a Steve line. Get the hell out of here.
I never use chloroform on any. How dare you? And Corey says, yeah, I told it on here. It wasn't. He never listened to QLZ. Yeah. I guess I did tell that story. DA says, yeah, you wiped yourself out. Yeah, that's right. I was very upset. Because I felt like, oh my God, you know, I felt like I was, even though I wasn't
Right.
dating anyone, I felt like I was unfaithful to somebody. You know what I mean? I felt bad for the guy that was marrying her.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that guy obviously had no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was just having some kind of wild fling before she got married or what, but it turned out that my friend Rhett, it was his cousin that she was marrying.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and Corey says I even told the story of what happened later in the parking lot when she tried to hit me with it. When she
What?
tried to hit me
With her
Hit
car?
with her truck.
Oh, shit.
She actually tried to hit me.
Damn.
Why?
Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
It was nuts. Yeah. So I guess I have told that story. Yeah. And because she lived in the apartment building that I lived in,
Right.
she lived on the, like, I lived one street, she lived on the other side of the street, but down a little bit.
Right. Oh.
And it was crazy. It was nuts. And the girl, she was very upset. I don't know why I know why she was upset, because I came home that night after hooking up with her,
Yeah.
and I went back to my party, and my buddy Rhett was there, and I'm like, holy crap, you're not gonna believe what I just did. I hooked up with this girl. She had a wedding dress, and I told her something. He goes, where's she live? I said, she lives right there. And I pointed out, and Rhett was like, that girl lives right there? I said, yeah. And then he realized, oh shit, that's the girl that's marrying my cousin.
Oh, shit.
So he was invited to the wedding.
Right.
So he went to the wedding. And after the wedding, this girl and her husband were shaking everybody's hand. And so Rhett went up to her and shook her hand and went real close to her and says, I know you banged Ray Lytle. And he like whispered it in her ear.
Oh, fuck.
And that's why she almost ran me over. I was like, I remember, and I had to, it was like an episode of Starsky and Hutch. I had to dive into the dumpster. I had to dive behind the dumpster to keep her from hitting me. I was scary as hell.
Wow.
I remember going home and calling Rhett and saying, why did the girl try to kill me? And then he started laughing. And I said, oh, you didn't. I said, you didn't tell her husband, did you? He goes, no. He goes, I didn't tell her. He goes, I didn't tell him. I should have.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he goes, but I told her. Yep.
Wow.
And evidently she was a little upset.
Yeah, she was not happy, but but you know what? She was really, really good looking. Corey says he should have told his cousin before. Exactly. That's what I thought. You should have told the guy.
Before.
You know. She should have
But then
told
the
her.
dude
He
probably
should have
would've
told the guy
continued.
before he married her. But he waited to tell the girl the day of the wedding. And I thought, damn, that's no wonder she was pissed off. But she was good looking. If she'd have been available, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
If she would have been available, I would have dated her. You know what I mean? She was good looking. Oh well. But I wanted nothing to do with someone who was married to somebody else.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, I also wanted nothing to do with anyone who tried to hit me with their vehicle. So, yeah. But Steve, she was good. She was good. It was a good time. By the way, Corey says his best friend slept with his other friend's brother's fiance, and then told him before the wedding. He told the guy before the wedding, and then the guy laughed at him. And the guy said he didn't believe that the guy had done it, and then the guy didn't care because it wasn't cheating. So I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't remember that girl. I wish I remember that girl's name because I just sent her a friend request on Facebook.
Oh, good God.
I would have. You know what I mean? I would. Why not? Because it was a long time ago. This happened in like 1990. This is a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to have seen how this girl turned out and how long they stayed married.
Right.
I mean, I hope they're still married. But like I said, it's been a long time.
Yep.
I hope they had great children. They have grandchildren, all kinds of stuff. But I don't know. Yeah. Some guys would be into that, though.
Maybe.
Maybe for all I know, that guy was in the other room watching. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he was in the closet.
You never know.
Yeah, who knows? Yep. Diane's as crazy ones usually are. She was a fun kind of crazy though, but I was not, I was not happy about it. I just felt like I had done something really wrong,
Oh, man.
Yeah. And I felt like a dirtbag.
Oh.
I felt like Steve hooking up with.
Yeah, I've never felt bad about anything I've ever done.
You've never felt bad?
Never.
Really?
Except getting married. I mean, that was a dumb decision there. But I never,
You've never felt bad about anything you've done.
I felt bad that whatever I did, if it's something that I got in trouble for, I feel bad that I got caught.
Oh my God.
I don't think the girl. I don't know if the girl knew I was on the radio or not. So, I like to think that I was just a cute guy that she hooked up with.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I'd like to think. I'd hate to think that she wanted to sleep with the guy on the radio.
Right.
But who knows what it was? I was just too dumb to realize it at the time. But obviously there was some kind of last fling attempt.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's what I think it was.
That's what I think.
Yeah. One last.
She freaked out.
Maybe he gave her a pass. One night pass.
Well, I don't know, but I think that I just think that I happen to be the guy that,
Right.
you know.
Mhm.
But that's why I wish I'd remembered her name.
Yeah.
So I'd love to have the conversation now to find out what and why and all that stuff because I didn't know. I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about it, but you know, it is a
Wow.
fun story to tell. But I would have liked to have known more.
See, I know
That's-
the name. I know the names of every woman I've had sex with.
I know. I don't know. I don't remember everybody's names. No, I wish I did. I wished I did remember all the names, but there's some I just never knew. You know,
I knew them all.
like I said, I've been married a long time, and
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
happy married. But this has all happened when I was younger, and I just,
Right.
I mean, because I was just telling the story, I'm remembering glimpses
Right.
of it now in my past, but I can't remember the last time I thought about having sex with anyone other than my wife. It's been a long time that I've
Oh,
even
yeah.
thought about it. It only if something comes up on the show will I even think about it.
It's not hard to remember 3 names, Steve.
There was 6, Dan. Thank you very much.
Shit.
All right, so number 1,
Oh,
the
shit.
girl from Wichita.
Yep.
Her name was Deanna, right?
Yep.
The redhead.
Yep.
Then there was the
Her
girl.
sister, wasn't it?
The 3 that night. Yeah. Angel was second. She was 16.
Oh, so you remember hooking up with the pregnant one?
I had sex with 3 women my very first night.
But one of them was pregnant, right?
Yeah, Tammy. She was pregnant. She was 18.
Yeah.
And
And who was
then
the other one?
and it was I had sex. Deanna was 14. Angel was 16. Tammy was 18. And that all happened one night.
Oh, good Lord.
All my roommates had them too. So Chris and Jeff had them too. So it was like,
So,
Oh my God.
how
Switch.
it was started out as 3 guys and 3 girls.
right.
And
And
as
you guys
it
were
was
just
finished-
switching partners.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Exactly.
passing gonorrhea back and forth between
Oh. Ew.
Well, I didn't think about that back then. But then, no, there's been more than 6. Yeah. Then there wasn't any sex for a while. Then there was Kelly Bunn.
Yeah, I was thinking of Kelly. That was I knew you were
That was,
with
the
her.
one, that was the one of my mom and dad's. My mom still to this day, the other day at my mom's house is, oh, I can't believe you blew that relationship, Stephen. God, her dad was the owner of Bunn Capital. I can't believe you fucked that relationship.
Well, he screwed that because you screwed that one up because you're impersonating a police officer, right?
No, I did that with Lisa.
Oh, I thought that was Kelly.
No, Lisa's no. I was working at
What
the gas
broke it off
station.
with Kelly? What broke it off with that girl?
She was too rich for me. I mean, she was rich, but she was too much. She was too much into drugs. I don't think her parents really liked me too much. We were always hanging out and buying beer and other recreational items. Her dad liked me enough that we played golf one time. But that's when I could play golf. I played golf at the Illini Country Club with him.
Yeah.
He let me use his Jaguar one time to run home because we didn't live that far from where she lived.
How crazy.
Yeah.
But you broke it up. You broke up with her or she broke up with you?
She broke up with me.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I was older. I was 22. She was 18.
And then you hooked up with that Lori girl. That's the one that you ruined it with because
Lisa. Because I was a police
impersonating a police officer.
Yeah, exactly. Her parents said, "No, you're not marrying him. He's been lying to us all along. He's not going to be a police officer." All this stuff he's been giving us, he's been stealing from the city police. Give it all back. We have stolen property.
I hate to laugh, but goddamn, that's a funny story. Oh,
Good God.
good old Steve. Yep. And then you hooked up with. Then you got married, right?
Yeah, then I got married. And,
You know you had sex with her. 15 years of marriage. How many times do you think you had sex?
maybe 15 times.
Once per year?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of sex. There wasn't a whole lot of sex. And there
That's
was no
crazy.
there
Dude,
was
that's
no
crazy.
there was no extracurricular stuff. There wasn't no blowies or anything. She didn't give blowies. I didn't give blowies, that's for sure. And I definitely didn't want to put my fingers down there because it smelled so bad.
Oh,
Good Lord. Good Lord. What a horrible marriage you had.
Wow. Oh, she's you want to talk about somebody that smelled like ass.
Oh.
She smelled like ass all the time.
even before you married her?
Yeah.
Why would you marry her?
Why would you marry someone that did not smell pleasant? Good
Well,
Lord.
she would spray that cheap spray cologne on her. She had like 400 bottles of that cheap Dollar Tree stuff. She always sprayed it. And I always knew it was that time of the month. She always sprayed her butt or crotch.
Oh,
And,
good Lord. Oh,
people, when we worked in the hospital, so we worked different shifts, but the supervisor worked both shifts. The supervisor came to me one time when I was on second shift. She said, "Steve, does Carla bathe every day?" And I don't think so. That we worked, he says, because she has an odor. I was wondering if you could make sure she bathes a little more. Okay.
oh my God.
Okay.
How embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't believe you were upset when that marriage ended. Good Lord. I can't believe you got into that marriage. What in the hell were you thinking? Those are your prime years, dude. Those are your prime years.
Right? You wasted them.
Yeah.
Good God.
Oh, that's our Steven.
My friends were married that time. I was 28 years old. All my friends were married, and I was sick of being, well, yeah, you want to come over and me and Diane, Tommy and Diane, and Chad and Tanya. I'm not Steve, Big Steve. Big Steve needs a woman. Big Steve and who? But then Carla didn't. She didn't even associate with Mama Racing. She didn't even associate. She got mad because she wanted to get married on Saturday. I said, I don't get married on Saturday. That's racing. I have to go to the races. So you have to get married on Sunday.
You got married on Sunday?
I think so, or maybe a Friday. I
got married on I think a Tuesday.
Really? I don't know when to get married on Saturday.
Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. So we went to Vegas. So
because all my friends wouldn't come because they all raced. If we get married on Saturday, we're not coming. So I said, we can't get married on Saturday. We won't have anybody in the church. See my mom and your mom and dad.
Did you have a good reception?
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. It was all supposed to be outside, but as soon as the wedding was over, it started fucking pouring down rain. So I had 150 people inside this little bitty clubhouse out in Country Place that my mom rented. Her mom and dad didn't do shit. My mom paid for fucking everything except the cake and her dress, and she rented her dress.
She rented her dress?
Yeah, she rented her dress.
Wow.
It's terrible. Oh, Jesus.
So I told her, I said, we ain't wasting the fucking money on you buying a dress. So at that time, she found a place that would rent it, and she was short. I feel sorry for the motherfuckers because they lost money on that deal because there ain't many people that short. You know, they're not going to be able to rent out too many more midgets.
How crazy.
Or little people.
Wow.
And then I was just a firm believer that when you got married, no matter how bad it got,
No
you
matter how
just
bad the smell
you
is.
just, you just stuck it out and fucking dealt with it. So when I finally realized it, I had an idea she was cheating on me.
So
I
when you
found
walked in on her having sex with another guy,
yeah,
He was relieved.
I was relieved.
Thank God.
After the sigh of my relief, like, oh, thank God. Actually, it was more thank God I didn't get caught first.
so you were cheating on her. Let's point this out before everybody feels bad for Steve. You were cheating on her when you caught her cheating on you.
Boy, the sun's shining bright today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's just
Did
say
the girl you were with, did the girl you were cheating on her with know that you were married? Did she know you were married, or was it a shock to her? Okay.
Yeah, she knew. She knew.
Hmm.
But she also knew that I was in the process of leaving her.
Yeah, I've never cheated on. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd be very good at. You know what I mean? I don't think I'd be very good at cheating.
Evidently, she wasn't very good at it either because
I don't think I would. Yeah, I don't think I would. It seems like a lot of pressure. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh, now my buddy Tommy, who's just passed away, he had girlfriends and a wife all of his married life, and he was married for 40 years.
Unbelievable.
He had two girlfriends. He had one girlfriend that was killed, and he had to tell his wife because he was so distraught over her death because she died in a car accident.
Oh,
But
wow.
then she started. He had Paulette for long years. Paulette he's screwing her just because she put money in a race car. So, but then we come to find out she was embezzling money from a local restaurant.
Oh, wow.
So he had to tell his wife that the girl he was cheating on her with died?
Yeah. Because he had to go to the funeral and all that. Yeah.
How crazy.
But Diane stayed with until she died.
I'll be damned.
And they were married for like 40 years.
I don't get it. I don't understand how people do that. Whatever. If everybody
When they're unhappy.
to each their own, but man, it sure seems like a lot of work. You know what I mean?
But
like I had friends who had cheated before, and it sure seemed like you got to remember a bunch of stuff, and
exactly.
Who
you tell and who you don't tell, and
then you got to remember all your lies, and
my mom had a boss that was cheating. I hated that. I'd have to go to Blooming. Hey, I need you to go into Stephen. I need you to run up to Champaign and pick up so and so because she wants to come down this week with Ron. How did I get drugged into this fucking little thing? Oh, I can't go.
You get paid?
Somebody needs to pick her up in Champaign.
Did you get paid? The guy pay you?
Oh yeah.
Well, then you're just doing your job. Yeah, I don't know. I just thank God I never did any of that. It just seems like
there's still time.
No, I just don't think I could live. I don't think I could live with the guilt. You know what I mean? I don't, and I think I'd have a lot of trouble remembering the lies. And I feel guilty. I feel guilty about having sex with someone who was marrying somebody else 30 some odd years ago. I was just talking about. Like, I don't think I could. I don't think I could. That I could handle cheating.
Right.
It seems like a lot of work. I'm happy that I have someone that accepts me for being me, even though they have to clean, even though they've run to clean the bathroom like I'm an animal. But you know what I mean? I'm happy. And Christina knows us personally. I mean, my wife and I have a special relationship. I couldn't I just couldn't imagine being with anybody else. It would be too much. It would just be too much. So I don't know. Oh well. But Steve, you seem ready to date someone now just so you could cheat on them. You sound ready to start dating someone just so you can cheat on them.
No, he wouldn't do that. It's too much
You don't
work.
think he'd cheat on?
No, it's too much work.
It's taking too long
It's
to
too
get
lazy.
one. Yeah, it is.
Well, it seemed like, because he was constantly hitting on women.
I still am.
And then he'd get one that would agree to talk to him or something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Remember when who was it he was dating? He was trying to date.
That married chick that ended up in prison, I think, because she didn't like you guys. She said, I needed to get different friends.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
I
But,
needed
but didn't you meet her when you were supposedly seeing Lori or something, right? That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like you were trying to get something with Lori and you were immediately hitting on other women and stuff. And I was like, what is wrong with you? You finally got one and now you're trying to get, good. That's what I mean. I think if you started dating someone, you would immediately cheat on them.
No, because
You love to cheat. You love to cheat, Steve.
it's taking too long to try to even get one. I could find them all day long, but
Love to cheat.
getting one is a whole other thing.
Oh, I see Joel's in. Hey, Joel.
Well, good morning, Joel.
What the
I was
fuck?
living with the
Screw you,
story from
Steve.
earlier. I was living with Joel. We were living in that apartment. That's where that story happened.
Oh, yeah. Cancel Joel's subscription. I ain't fucking paying for him no more.
You ain't paying for shit.
Why are you mad at Joel? Because he didn't wish you happy.
He always says
Because
good morning
he
to me.
addressed
Today he said
me.
good morning, Christina.
And
He
not
didn't wish
Steve.
he said the good morning to Christina.
Baba said good morning. Baba loves you. Although Baba disappeared. So
Oh, good Lord. Hey, Joel. What's up, brother? Yeah. By the way, I'll be cleared to fly. I'll be cleared to fly, I think, either May or June.
Oh.
Yay.
Yep.
Yeah, but don't you meet with what the hell? Surgeon on May?
Oh, in May, yeah, May 6th.
For your next skin removal or whatever.
Joe says he doesn't like cheaters.
She cheated on me. She's the one who got caught.
But you were cheating first.
Yeah,
I didn't get caught.
You were cheating first.
I didn't get
Doesn't matter.
caught.
It doesn't matter. You still did it.
Yeah.
I was
And you
listening to
I
fast
don't think I couldn't. I'm not built that way. You know how some people could cheat and they're fine. It doesn't bother them.
Right.
I think it would affect. I think I'd be affected 24 hours a day. I don't think I could.
I don't see you. You couldn't.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
You love your
can have
wife way
trouble
too much. You'd feel
Well, but-
way
but
too guilty.
But I think it's more about me. I do love my wife. I adore my wife, but I think it's more about me. I don't think I could. Number one, I'll tell you what, I can't keep a fucking secret.
No, he can't.
I have to call Christina and tell her all this. Oh God, you're not going to believe what I just found out. I can't keep a fucking secret. So it would be impossible for me to not tell someone. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And I don't think I'd be good at it. I think that the stress of knowing would drive me crazy.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I was worried, when I had sex with Aunt Caroline, I thought, man, Uncle Kent finds out about that, he's gonna beat my fucking ass. He was a mean motherfucker, and he had guns too. So shit.
DA says Steve loves the chase. That's probably why he cheated, but never slept with any of those he went after. Yeah, he never. Yeah,
Huh?
he loves the chase. I think that's what he does. He loves the chase.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love just. I'll be in my car with my wife, and we're just talking about people behind their backs. Oh my god, that's the best thing in the world. We're driving around the convertible yesterday. I'm going, oh, this fucking Steve, you won't believe what he's done.
Why do it has to be fucking Steve?
Well, just your name comes up a lot in those conversations. I go, you won't believe what that fucking Steve did now. Oh my god. A lot of times your name comes up, Steve. It's very sad. Very sad.
That is.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh my god, I just looked at the time. Well, the show's almost over. Look at that.
Oh, no.
By the way, DA says, why is Steve not with Martha? He likes chasing after her, but he can't seal the deal. Yeah, he does. He loves chasing Martha. He does. Oh my.
Yes, he does.
But every time it's like his birthday or her birthday or whatever, it's whenever there's a celebration, that's who he's with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, the appointment with the plastic surgeon is May. We're going to talk about.
Yeah, plastic surgeon. I couldn't
Talk
remember.
about them moving this.
His little friend.
I watched the guy, the fat 600-pound knife, a new one, 60 pounds they took off of it.
Oh, damn.
My doctor said that the amount of fat that I had, not fat, but the skin and stuff that I had.
Yeah.
She said the skin weighs a lot.
Yeah.
I had no idea. But she said if you get that surgery, your weight will go down to,
Right.
you know.
But this dude was the biggest I've ever. This dude was 786 pounds.
I never got that big now.
When he started, and he got that at 250.
Damn.
Good for him.
Wow.
Corey says Ray's going to get cleared for the flight, and then he's going to get surgery and won't be able to fly again for another 6 months. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
When I saw Joel in there, it reminded me because the only flight I want to take is to go to Corpus. And
Right.
one of the things when I go to Corpus is I want to see Joel. You know what I mean?
Wow. Wow. Putting that comment was uncalled for.
I'll be damned. I don't see what the comment is. I'm not even going to look.
Yeah, don't even.
I'm going to wrap up the show. So, Corey says, if I'd have done it when I was young, the skin would have snapped back. Yeah, I wish. Man, I wish to God I would have done this when I was young, man. I really do.
If he was young, he wouldn't eat. Then he would have ended up fat.
I'll tell you what. I wished I'd have done it when I was young because my knees
Oh, well, yeah. You
were
saved
not
me.
shot. My knees were not shot. If I'd have done this in my 30s,
Right.
I'd have felt great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But now my knees are shot, so I can't even. I've lost all this weight and I still can't walk. So that's I can't walk. I just look like the penguin waddling, you know, which sucks.
Yeah. Get around better than you used to.
Yeah, I get around better, but I was hoping that somehow I'd miraculously lose weight and I'd be able to walk, you know.
Right.
At least you're out of the damn wheelchair.
Yeah, at least I'm not in a wheelchair
That's-
anymore.
yeah.
And I'm closer to getting new knees. I get new knees
Uh-huh.
when I'm finally within you know.
Yeah.
I guess I get one knee at a time. They don't do them both at the same time. They said they have to do one,
Right.
and then like a year later, you get a so I guess I'll get one knee, and then I'll be hobbling on one of my knees. Will be bad, so I'll be hobbling for another year till I get the other one. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, dude. Oh well. I guess we'll wrap it up. We're back tomorrow. We got 2 shows tomorrow.
Wow. No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2 shows tomorrow, just like every week.
every Thursday.
Yeah, we have a show at 8 in the morning and we have a show at 6 at night. So,
Oh.
yep. So come join us tomorrow. That wraps up today's. Steve hates standing, everybody. We learned that he hates to stand. And then he also said, Corey says Ray wants to go to Corpus now that his mother-in-law is not around. Oh no, that's not
Oh.
why. No, no, that's terrible. No, I want to go see my friend. That's why I
Yeah,
want to go there. Was
exactly,
just to see my friends. I have friends down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. No, I love my mother-in-law. I just, yeah. Anyway, let's wrap her up. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Christine, you want to come look at my foot, Come
I'd
do
rather
my
not.
crib.